Welcome back everyone to Captain of the River. We're at the end of the last episode. I reached level 15, which means that now I can use this halberd that I got at a previous episode. But it also means that I received a letter from my trainer, who apparently is this Dawn Appledore, who lives all the way in Bree. So let's see what she has to say.
Greetings.
It's good to see you. I am pleased that you responded so quickly to my summons. And now to the task. Oh, and what is this task?
Could I speak with you a moment?
You have grown both in strength and confidence, Pinduine, but you have not yet reached your potential. You must learn to inspire your friends even when all hope seems lost, for you are a beacon against the darkness. And based on what's happening over in Swanfleet, it looks like we need a beacon all that we can get. There's a captain here in Bree, Hazel Kenston by name, who's fought the brigands in the region when they became bold enough to venture near the towns of the Chetwood. And even now she commands the respect of many a town guard. Captain Kenton could teach you a thing or two about the nature of leadership, I expect. She often stands watch at the west gate, even when her only duty has ended. Seek her out and learn from her, Pinduine. We of Breetown need more captains like Captain Kenton. Alright, and the reward for this is a better halberd than the one I got at the drop 6 levels ago. I guess that makes sense. So, let's go and speak to Kenton. One of the racial traits of the River Hobbit is spear and dagger extra damage, which means that in the long run I may wind up having to imitate Hazel here and use spear and shield rather than a halberd, but until I gain that and have a chance to compare the difference that it'll make, I presume that the best thing for me to do is to use the halberd. Hello there, Hazel.
Greetings.
You have come to lend your arm to the fighting brigands and your voice to the bolstering of the flagging spirits of the people, have you not? Then you are most welcome, Captain Pinduine, and I greet you with a glad heart. There is a matter I would ask your help with, if you're willing to give it. Hilton Harper was a guardian of Bree for some months when the brigand troubles began, and he was a shield between the brigands and the good folk that live on the Bree fields. But ill fortune befell Harper in the shape of a formidable brigand out of the Brigand's Watch, whose name is Aldous Oatbearer. He humiliated Harper and took his badge from him. Harper's life was spared, but do not mistake Oatbearer's action as mercy. Harper was devastated and has given in to hopelessness and misery. Find Harper's lost badge and return it to him at Thornley's worksite, northwest of Bree. Brigand's Watch is north of the old Sweet Gum Farm, west of Bree, and Aldous Oatbearer is likely to be lurking somewhere within the ramparts. We need Harper to fight once again, Pinduine. If you can recover his badge, it may inspire him to rejoin the defenses of Breeland, and you will truly be a captain of merit. Alright, we shall head out and see if we could find this thief, stealer of badges, and creator of despair. There we have it. The brigand outpost, where I am supposed to be finding this brigand that has stolen the badge. No, I don't remember his name. I'm sure I will remember it as soon as I see him, because he'll actually have a name here rather than just the generic mob thing on him. Now, I guess we'll have to come here for the entrance. Southern Outlaw. Alright. Level 15, I suppose that's fair enough. Let's head on inside and see where this see where this nasty fellow is. Did I go the wrong way? Of course I did. There are actually spikes on both sides. There we go. And you guys can go too. Actually. Ooh, that works. Actually, I needed to give you a blade, brother. There you go. Let's get the morale up. Let's charge up. Charge! Aha, gotcha! Oh, we looking for me? No, you're not getting away. You're not getting away. Now, let's see if we can find this. Ah, there he is. Addis Oat Bearer. No wonder I couldn't remember. What kind of name is that? Why does he bear oats? I don't know. I'll humiliate you the same as that Harper fella. Well, he's definitely the person I'm looking for. Certainly not looking for in a friend or anything like that, but... Oh. There you go. Thank you for the badge. Now, let's find Harper. This appears to be the work site in question. Yep, they're definitely doing construction here. I wonder how long they've been working on this. Well, let's go and see if we could find a guardian who seems to be a little bit on the sad side. Well, he doesn't seem to be in very good shape. Hello there.
It's a solid day.
Oh, what's this? You recovered my badge? I don't know what to say, Panduin. Aldous Oat Bearer was as cruel as they come, and I thought that he had taken my honor forever. I was lost in despair, but you have shown me that there is always hope. I will not shame myself in despair any longer. The people of Breeland must be defended. You have awakened me from my foolishness, and I thank you for it. I will make the Black Wolves pay, my captain. All right, there you go. All right, you can take care of the other one then. Hilton Harper falls upon you. Your blade singing. All right, let's see. Well, he is a guardian after all. They take forever. Yes, there you go. There we are. Now, I think it's time for us to head back, and I think we are supposed to find an old elven site, right? I suppose that I'll need to speak to Hazel first.
Greetings.
You've done well today, Panduin, and I begin to see in you the spark of a truly great captain. A captain inspires those who follow her into great things, but loyalty, given lightly, is not certain. It can be attained only through bonds of friendship and hard-earned. Hilton Harper would follow you into his death after this, if it came to that, for you have given him back something that he has lost, his faith in himself. Hilton needed a captain to show him the strength that he thought was gone forever. Don't squander the loyalty of those who believe in you, Pinduine, and you will be a worthy captain indeed. I'm sure Konar will agree with that. Well then, now we can find that elven city. It appears that I have found this Caras Gelebren, or at least the outer parts of it. Now let's see if I can find the camp within it, because this is obviously a place that hasn't been inhabited for some time. Now if only I could inspire the rain to go away. I think I hear voices up ahead. Somewhere around this way. The question is, are they Uruks or are they elves? Ehad Tertas. Alright. Dwayne nods greeting as you approach. Alright, well, I suppose that means the friendly area. Yeah, we can make that our campsite for now. Here he is, Dwayne.
You say you bring word from Manildir.
I have not spoken with Manildir since he left us, disgraced by the breaking of his oath. We were friends once and grew up together in Tornhod, but he proved faithless. I'm surprised by only this, that he has not turned brigand, as we all assumed. Perhaps this as well, that he sends you with a message of warning. What cares he for the folk of this land, or if any other? Still, this message that you bring arrives late. We have been watching the Uruks from behind the walls at Caras Gelebren for several days now. They're looking for something, but what that might be, we have yet to discover. I encourage you to climb the sloping path to the southeast that leads up to the ruins. Perhaps you'll find something that we've not. Alright, fine. So we'll have to go and check on that. But there are other quests here also, apparently. The White Hand's approach.
I have been keeping watch over these lands for quite some time.
Many
And it
travelers
troubles me. The
have
shadow grows bolder.
Many travelers have been attacked by wargs of late. I've been keeping watch over these lands for quite some time, and it troubles me that the shadow grows bolder. We must be vigilant, or the shadow will consume these lands. I would ask that you investigate the hills to the north across the river. That is the site of the most recent attack. You will most likely find wargs, and when you do, eliminate them. Rumors have spread, and I fear the White Hand approaches. Alright, so the White Hand's approach. Oh, yeah, that's foes of the Silver Bastion.
Alas for Caras Gelebren. Alas for the Meadine.
I mean, it's appropriate, I guess, but I think you hear the same thing in the skirmish. Okay, Caras Gelebren, the Silver Bastion, must be cleared of the hostile forces that inhabit it. I care not what creatures they be. If they wish to harm the elves or to places held dear to my people, they must be defeated. So I must defeat foes within Caras Gelebren. Things like wargs, Uruks, and the like, I guess. The approaches to Caras Gelebren.
Even so far from the lands of the enemy, there is dread upon my heart.
Caras Gelebren lies in ruins, but it is a place of much significance to the elves, and we must not allow the Uruks or other hateful creatures to despoil this once proud lands. Can I ask you to scout several of the approaches to the city? There is a bridge to the northeast, and a riverbank to the southwest, and each of these could be used by our enemies to surprise us. There's also a sloping hill to the southeast that rises to Caras Gelebren proper, and that should be scouted as well, alright? And what do you need? No, they're all nonchalantly standing or sitting in the rain here like this, and I'm going, eek. What this game needs is a rain cloak to be able to put. Never mind.
Well met. Are you heading west?
If you're heading west, I have a boon to ask of you. Along the banks of the land masses in the Wadewater grows a plant known to some as flowering rush. These plants are edible, and I admit that my craving for it has brought me this way. I was sent back here with my tail between my legs, however. The dread turtles are too fierce and have a taste for rushes as well. Please, if you are in this area, would you bring that? Oh, I'll see if I go into that area, but I'm not making any promises at the moment. Now, where was I? Oh yes, I wanted to investigate. I guess we'll go to the hill first, since that
How can I be of service?
that's enough for the moment. Echad, yeah, Tertas, and let's see, we got it. Ah, here is a hill right over here. I suppose this is where I need to go. This place, it looks even darker in the rain. Oh well. Ah, well, an Uruk. That is definitely an enemy. There's absolutely no one who will question that. Right, Connor? There you go. Now, guess up this way? The slopes lead upward to the ruins of the city, already full of enemies. Alright, I think that's the... No, that's not... Yeah. Alright, that's for the approach quest. Okay, but I still need to climb the sloping path to the southeast. Two bodies of Uruks lie here in the grass. Okay. You pull an arrow from the Uruk's back. The arrow is a fine elf make. Well, I suppose elves will be going around killing. You retrieve the elf arrow from the other corpse and hear someone calling you. Alright, let's see. Someone's calling me. I suppose this is the someone.
Those are my arrows. Return them to me and I can slay more Uruks.
I think slaying more Uruks is in everybody's interest, is it not? Yeah, I suppose it is. Let's see, how about a silver cup of might? Yeah, that looks like it'll be an improvement.
I am pleased to see we share a purpose. Or at least we have our hatred of orc kind in common.
My name is Regolith. I came from distant Themeladris on a journey of my own, but hearing of Uruks abroad in Eregion caused me to divert my steps. Now I slay the creatures wherever I find them, and will bring word of what I have seen back to Elrond when I move no more. Yes, the Uruks speak of a wizard Saruman as if he was their master, yes. Ooh, that is most concerning. But a dead Uruk serves no master. Let us call the creatures that stalk the ruins of Caras Gelebren, and afterwards we can discuss if they spoke truth or falsehood. Well, alright, so defeat Uruks within Caras Gelebren. Oh, it's time to head on here, kill more Uruks, and at the same time, I guess I will be slaying creatures within here. The game does occasionally let you double dip on your quests. Oh, Uruk! Uruk! Whoopsie daisy. Goodbye. Ah, here we have a signature. That gives a good chance to, only a level 12 though. But it gives us a chance to test out this level 15 halberd that we got from the class quest. There you go. I think that was most effective. One of the Uruks seem to have this report on him. Oh, I. Maybe I should not even try to pronounce that. I wonder if someone at the camp knows this language. I suspect not, considering my past incidents. You wouldn't know anyone who can read black speech.
slaying Uruks may be its own reward, but finding a clue to their purpose here is even better.
I understand you found a report of one of the creatures? It gives me no joy to read the black speech, but it is much worse to speak than it is to read. Here's what the report says in a language that does not cruelly twist my tongue. Warriors! Scout the old forges in Helene. Find relics of elvish jewelcraft. I want not worthless trash, desire lore. The elves made rings there. I wish to find their lost artisan knowledge. Ooh, this is worse than I expected, Pinduine. For some unfathomable purpose, Saruman the White has betrayed us. He seeks the ring lore of Eregion, and he has sent these Uruks to obtain it. Okay. That sounds like it could be bad.
The elves of Eregion were deceived before by gifts and promises of secret knowledge.
There we go. The elves of Eregion were deceived before by words of kindness, Pinduine, by offers of gifts and promises of secret knowledge. It was a lesson hard learned, but I have spent these many years believing this to be true. We learned it well. Indeed, I say we, for I dwelt in Gelebren city in those days. It was a grand sight of art and learning, its wide green lawns and smooth stone lanes to be found on both sides of the river. Mirabel it was, the jeweled town, and Caras Gelebren, the silver bastion. It was a welcoming place, perhaps too welcoming. I ask yet you to return to the city above and see the state of it. There may be artifacts within it that should keep from the Uruks and from their master, whether he be a wizard or no. I will examine whatever you find and judge if there is still danger for the elves amongst the bones of Gelebren citadel, or only grief still to be found. Those sound like memories that are best to dredge up in fair weather, which is what I'll do in the next episode of Captain of the River.